This is finally the video I've been hyping up for the past 2 days. Here we are. We are in Armored Core 6. Like I said, Game of the Year nominee, I think it was last year, 2 years ago. I think it was up for Best Action Game. And I think it won. I can't remember. But it was up there and I thought it was really interesting. I don't think I have any games in my repertoire that involve mechs. Or at least any mech related game. I think I tried to play Gundam Breaker once. Or at least some type of version of a Gundam game. And it just wasn't for me. But you know what? We're here now. And honestly, this is kind of just me showing off my Armored Core for the most part. Because this is what I've been running with. I've been running with my shoulder quad rockets. I have my pulse blade and my bazooka on my right arm. I don't know what kind of build necessarily I'm going for as part of the core itself. I want a nice balance of speed and defense. I think in total my weight almost 80,000. I think for every part, like specifically like the heads and the cores and stuff like that, there's like certain weight limits I just told myself to never go above. For the most part, this has been working well for me. Although I have to say that there are times where I just get immediately blitzed and die. There are some where I'm just God, I don't get touched. I do have to say something. For the entirety of this game, I unlocked the arena and I was like, okay, enter the arena combat aptitude evaluation program. I'm gonna be honest, I'm stupid. I thought this was the online mode, so I was like, I'm not gonna touch this. I'm not gonna play online at all. I think I'm bad at PvP games, all right? So I just don't even bother trying to play PvP games, or at least try, because I know I'm not going to have fun. I'm probably going to get dogged on, and I'm not going to want to play. So I just ignored that for the entire game, and then I had this OS tuning, and I'm like, oh, you know, how do I get the stuff to upgrade? Like, how do I get these OST chips? Like, how do you do that? So I just went the entire game without using these, by the way. I'm on the last chapter, entire game, didn't even go through it until I unlocked the nest. Now, I saw I had the nest unlocked and I was like, what's the nest? I thought it was some kind of like hub or something where you could like, you know, walk around, maybe some other part of the story I need to interact with. And it says enter the nest online battle simulator. So I was like, so is the arena not on online PvP? So I was like, you know what? Let me go check out the arena. And it turns out the arena is just, I guess you could say PvE, like Armored Core battles. And that's how you get the OST chips to upgrade your operating system. I was so lost for the entire time. And I'll be honest, none of these are even remotely hard. Maybe it's because I was so over leveled with all the, like, I guess you could say my build that I want designed for me. I was just running through these. Like, I think my longest one, like my longest fight was like 40 seconds, 30 seconds. I don't know if these are supposed to be hard or not. So take what you want from that. I do want to say though, I want you guys to watch me play this. I want you guys to see how I play. Might not be the best or the most optimal, I should say, but it's fun for me. And the fact they do this whole thing with the virtual reality is so cool. You'll see exactly how I play. It's pretty degenerate, in my opinion, at least. Ooh. Like, look how fast he goes down. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just overpowered. Maybe it's my build. Maybe it's just my particular skill set. But like, bro, these are so fun. And they go down so quickly. It makes me so sad. If there's two things I want to talk about in this game. So two things I want to talk about in this game that I thought were really freaking interesting, right? There's two boss fights in this game. Specifically, I think in chapter 3. I think it is. Yeah, I think it's chapter 3 or the beginning of chapter 4, whatever it was. First boss fight I want to talk about is when you fight Raven. Now, in this game, your name is something 621. That's your name. All right. In the beginning of the game, you have to find a mercenary license because you're not from this planet Rubicon. You basically have to find a license because you can't do shit. If we're being honest, like if you want to take up contracts, you know, get money, you need a license for it. Which is weird because you're just fucking up all the other corporations and stuff like that. But regardless, you find this armored core. It's destroyed. There's no pilot. and it has a license associated with it. It's called Raven. Now, that becomes your call sign for the rest of the game. And your handler is like, well, you know what? Your new name is now Raven. Tough luck for that guy who died and doesn't have that call sign no more. Whatever. So you go half the game as Raven, and you're like, okay, cool, whatever. So you get this contract in chapter 3 where it says you gotta help fight this like war or battle wherever it was, and you know, you go into expecting there to be a lot of armored cores and a lot of like AI bots that you have to fight. But when you get there, there's nobody there. And even your handler points that out. He's like, the battle's finished. Go check out what's going on. What happened? When you go there, you find a lone armored core by himself standing. You hear its handler talking, and it's like, that's the one right there, Raven. Let's see how long it can fly on borrowed wings. And then just snaps its visor down. That is the most metal shit I have ever seen in my life. That is so fucking cool. And honestly, one of the harder boss fights, in my opinion. I think it was the hardest boss fight I had so far. I mean, there were some that were frustrating, but I just had to switch my guns around and stuff. But this one, it was so fast-paced. It was the most enjoyable boss fight. Till I fought the worm. Now, the worm is some kind of like drilling thing. I don't know. Think about the thing from Incredibles 2 where that guy like has this kind of like a drilling thing. It's kind of like that, but it's a lot more thicker and longer. It's more of a planetary like scale. You basically conjoin with 3 to 4 other corporations working together to take this thing down, and then another guy with a railgun off the map. That mission was so good. I don't even know if you can replay it. Can you even replay that mission or no? You can. Oh my goodness. I might have to show you guys. Like, look how we roll out and stuff like that. This is so cool. You see that worm in the background too? That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, so I messed up the angle on the first time, but look at this. Look at this.
Watch out for friendly fire.
Like, that's cool as fuck.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Like, that's cool as... Oh my god, that is the coolest shit ever, bro. Watch out for friendly fire. Oh my god, that is just heat. I guess I could show you this other one for the Raven boss fight, but this is another one that's cool as fuck. Just listen.
Wait, something's not right, 621.
The battle's over already.
Find out what's going on.
And then you get here, and then this is what happens.
Do you read me, Raven? I've identified the target. That's the mercenary who took your name.
Yo. Aura points, bro.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Ooh, that is heat. Yo, that's so cool. And then you literally go straight into it.
Augmented human C-461. We're not here to take back the Raven name. However, we will see if you can do it justice.
I'm getting my ass whooped right now, though.
Looks like we found your license's original owner. Tie up the loose end, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
I'm getting my ass whooped, but
Either way, never spread your wings. At least not yet. A Raven is a symbol of resolve. Well, to choose what one fights for.
Just focus on the...
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. One cannot fly on board.
you guys didn't see that. But anyways, those are the 2 coolest freaking boss fights in this freaking game, bro. This game is so freaking cool. Like, as much as I would want to replay it, gotta hop on the First Ascendants. Gotta get the new guy and the new Ultimate. Alright? You guys know. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about Armored Core 6. and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.